Hello everyone, welcome back to another lesson. And in this one I'm going to teach you how we can create a detection that's going to alert whenever a custom property is being disabled due to system load. So let's go ahead and see basically what we're going to do. And let me open my DSM editor. Let's go ahead, for example, select my Windows. So basically, this happens when we have one of our log source types is under heavy load for continuous amounts of time. So one of the properties, so if I had multiple regex detections here, there could be a situation where because of the massive amount of volumes that my deployment is ingesting, the property cannot keep up with this volume and basically it's going to disable itself as a safety measure not to lose any data. So that's good on that side, but essentially what it's doing, since you're disabling that custom property, every detection and report that you have created that is using that custom property is also now not going to work, right? Because it's based on a custom property that is no longer active. So imagine that you have multiple detections that use the command property, and if it's going to be automatically disabled without you knowing about it, then your detections are not going to work as well. So what can we do in order to alert on that is to create a new detection. And now we want to alert on two certain QIDs that will notify us when a custom property is being disabled. So the first one is going to be 387.501.38. The second one, 387.500.38. Oh, sorry, not this one. 380.500.97. That should be the one. Yes. So basically those two QIDs, expensive custom properties found and custom property disabled, right? We want to get alerted when one of those QIDs is triggering. It basically tells us that either an expensive custom property was found or one of those has been automatically disabled, which is quite a critical thing for you to pay attention to in order to make sure that all of your detections and reports and searches that are using that disabled custom properties can continue to operate. And that can happen when you enabled, when you have the disabled custom property enabled again. But if you enable it again, it can also be disabled again automatically. And you'd have to go ahead and make sure that your parsing is not too expensive and that your volume of ingested logs is not too heavy for the deployment. As long as you make sure of those two things, you shouldn't have any custom properties being disabled. So let's go ahead and call this right. And let's go ahead and do that. And enable this. So now basically every time that QRadar is going to find an expensive custom property, it's going to alert me about it. Or if it's a bit too late, it's going to disable it, but I'm still going to be notified about which custom property is being disabled because I've included that QID in my detection that I've just created. So go ahead, guys, and do that for your deployment as well. It's a very useful information to have. It can save you a lot of headaches and troubleshooting because you're going to be notified about it immediately, and you can then restore functionality of that custom property instead of having your detections and reports and searches not working and you not knowing why. So make sure that you follow along and implement that as well. So that has been it for this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.